Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. Today we are fighting the Hermesian Pursuer. Now this is a guy that, this particular primordial is different than the other ones in that it actually chases you around the overworld map, the main map that you're cruising around in the Argo when you're playing the Voyage phase of the game. And this guy will chase you down and fight you, and you get the distinct idea from the story that he is really just toying with you and is far more intelligent perhaps than the other primordials, and has some sort of ulterior motive. Like, it's not just instinct or rage or anything like that. There's something else going on with this guy. It's at least the impression I've gotten from the story so far. Now, this will be the first time I fought him in this campaign. This is a relatively new campaign for me. It'll be my second campaign, and I am currently on day 11 of that campaign. And he did finally catch up to me. So we're going to get into this gameplay. Now, before we do that, I'll of course show you what the loadouts for my different Titans are. Still running with just Dreamwalker Titans. I have not managed to get an Argo bred Titan yet. So hopefully that will be enough to at least, we only need to deal 5 wounds to him before we can get out of here. This is not one that you're expected to beat on your first interaction with him. After 5 wounds, that's when you've kind of done enough, and you can claim victory at that point and end the fight. Now, before we get into any of that, though, I do want to mention our sponsor, StoneValleyGames.com. This is your friendly, distant game store run by Eric and Wendy. They have a ton of great stuff going on over there. They've got, the old hotness, the new classics, the new hotness, the old classics, all of that stuff. Go check them out. They have a bunch of, whether it's board games or card games or RPGs or, war games, collectible card games, whatever it is you're looking for, they've got some of that over there. So be sure to check them out. There's a link in the description below. Also, if you're a return customer, they have a loyalty program. If you are living in the continental United States and you order $100 or more from them, they'll ship to you for free. And if you are in the United States military stationed overseas, they will ship to you for free if you have an AA, AE, or AP address. So go check all of that out at StoneValleyGames.com. Again, there's a link in the description below. Also, if you want to support the channel, the best way to do that, of course, is to subscribe or give it a thumbs up. And of course, monetary compensation is something I'm always happy to receive. I don't have a Patreon, don't do Kickstarters, nothing like that. If you do go into the comments section, you can leave a super thanks if you wish to help out in that way. But again, all my content is always entirely free. So before we get into this, first let's take a look at the Pursuer's card. So here's what we've got. We will be having to roll 8+ in order to wound him, or I'm sorry, in order to hit him. The wounding, of course, is based on the body part cards. He's got 6 movement, but I can't remember. I think, if I remember correctly, this guy flies around quite a... Yeah. Technically, he's got unlimited movement, actually, right here. But for stats purposes, technically it's 6, but he has wings. So, and then if you wanted to completely kill him, 10 wounds is what you'd have to do. Now, if he lands on you, that's going to be 5 unforced or 5 unavoidable knockback. And he does have a blind spot directly behind him. So here's the front. So there are 2 blind spots there. Not every primordial has blind spots, so it's definitely something to keep in mind with this guy. For the most part, what that blind spot means is that these 2 spaces are never in his line of sight, though I would imagine it's possible certain other cards will, augment that effect as well. But let's see. So traits, toying. So right here we've got toying. We'll see the additional setup. We'll look at that in a second. Apply the following modifiers to all Hermesian Pursuer tactics: -1 and -1 evasion die and -1 danger per hit to a minimum of 1. As long as this trait is active, the End of Hope trait is disabled. All right. So we've got toying enabled, which means we don't worry about End of Hope, which is this one down here. But then we also have Killjoy. So right here, permanently lose 1 equipped gear card, triggers when prompted, and each time a Titan performs a full evade or reduces all danger from an attack to 0. Oh, that's interesting. I forgot about that part. So if we manage to fully evade his attacks, then we permanently lose one equipped gear card. That's crazy. All right, so Winged Doom, right here, that's the one that gives him unlimited movement. End of Hope, we can ignore, and then Flares. When instructed to draw and resolve a Flare card, and we've got 4 of those Flare cards right there, which you will definitely see during this fight. From the Flare deck, resolve it and discard it face up. If the Flare deck runs out of cards, shuffle the discarded Flare cards to form a new Flare deck. Okay, so that's what that is. A whole bunch of other stuff back here, but I don't think that is... Yeah, mainly for the Menestus Theater. Okay. As far as his routine ability... Eyes on the prize. The pursuer remembers why it came here. Pursuer moves to the center of the board, turns to face the most titans, then I lose one crew and 1 hull. And the routine usually is what happens if he can't find a target, basically. And then his signature move is the Pincer Strike, 4 evasion dice, so that really means 3 evasion dice because of toying. And we've got target, closest titan in front in range, closest titan in sight in range, move and attack. Each hit deals 2, so for us 1 danger. And then if fate is 3+, suffer knockdown, knockback 7 to the right. All right, so first let's take a look at Herodotus, which is one of my 2 primary fighters that are the best geared up currently are Herodotus and Ulyssia over here. All right. And Herodotus is equipped with the whale knives. So he's got 3 attack dice here. It doesn't increase the roll at all, but for everyone that hits, we'll get 1 red die. Then he's got reposition 2, which occurs during the second ability window. Opening X, where X is the number of dice you hit with, so he could potentially put 3 opening tokens into the Kratos pool, the active Kratos pool. And when he's at danger of 5+, reposition increases to 4. Then he's got the Siren Panoply Armor, has the 1 red die for the armor roll, and I can gain 1 fate to gain, reinforce 1 means gain an additional die to that armor roll. And the Iapetus Lifeguard, in one of those exclamation mark, so like for instance right here, move and attack, right? There's an exclamation mark there, so that's when I could do it. Gain fate and exhaust this card to reflex, which means move 1 space. Herodotus also has Siren Survivor, just level 1 right now. Discard a condition token, or so I can exhaust it to discard a condition token, or I can discard it, which just means flip it over, instead to discard a condition card. And Herodotus is starting with 0 rage, 0 fate, and 1 danger. Next, we've got Ulyssia up here. So she's got the Siren Blade, roll 1 die, get +1 to the roll. If I hit, I get 2 red dice. My danger is 7+, automatically calls 1 wound, and reposition 1. She also carries the Petrified Javelin for range purposes. 2 dice, +1 to the roll, 1 red die for every hit. It has a range of 2 to 4, but it is cumbersome, which means that if it wounds, I have to exhaust it, and then I have to use either my attack or my movement to unexhaust it. All right, and then we've got the Siren Panoply Armor, which we already covered. And then we've got the Spring Harness, so I can use Fate and exhaust it to stand up. You can use this ability while knocked down. And Ulyssia, or technically not Ulyssia, right? The Titans, I know I said Herodotus has the Siren Survivor. Technically, the Argonaut that's piloting Herodotus has that. So same thing here. I guess I could say Ulyssia has access to the Blood on Your Hands Nemo's card. We've got just level 1 again. After you raise your rage for any reason, if your rage is equal to the current priority target's rage, you may gain the priority target token. So I'm not sure how often that will be actually useful, but maybe that's one of those Nemo's cards that once you get into level 2 and 3, it looks like it's going to be a bit more useful. Ulyssia is starting with 0 rage, 0 fate, and 2 danger. So next up, we've got Philoptera up here. And she is probably my least armed and armored of them all. We've got the boat mace with 1 die +2 to the roll, and she gets 2 red dice if she hits. This does get break 1, which is pretty cool. Which means that if she wounds with it, then she'll put a break token in the active Kratos pool. And then the Shipwrecker Shield, which she won't ever attack with, so we don't need to worry about this, but it lets me re-roll 2 evasion dice. And if I do get a crit evade, then I can place 2 opening tokens in the Kratos pool. And she's starting with 0 rage, 0 fate, and 2 danger. And then Salone over here has the Kratos copies, which are 2 dice +1 to the rolls, and you get 1 red die per hit. It does have carving 1, which means that if it wounds, I then can make a wisdom roll, and that Argonaut Raz has 1 wisdom, so I need to succeed at an 8 wisdom roll. It also has sacrifice. During your first ability window, you may gain +1 danger to place 1 break token in the Kratos pool. All right, then we've got the Siren Shield. So again, I'm not going to ever attack with this. Instead, down here we've got, you can gain 2 fate for block 1, which means it basically absorbs 1 entire hit from the primordial, and we could actually completely, discard it for block 1. So basically, probably what you'd do is you'd use the fate option until you're pretty much maxed out on fate, and then you'd switch over to this, because that's the last time you're going to use it. And then we've got the Sail Spolis, +1 courage, and then you can use fate for second chance, and you also have to discard it, but that second chance allows you to redraw a trauma card. And Salone has Haunted, or has access to Haunted, level 1. Once per adventure, you may re-roll any D10 roll. So that's once per adventure. So not going to help us in this, but also I don't believe I mentioned that Salone has 0 rage, 0 fate, and 2 danger. Also, we have this Argo ability. Choose a Titan. That Titan gains +1 rage, and it's got 2 charges that we can use. All right, so first up, we've got an AI card from the Pursuer. All right, here we go. Disdain. Target the priority target in sight, which I didn't choose my priority target ahead of time. No one has rage, so it can be anybody. I'm not going to read this AI card before I choose who it is. Let's say I probably would have made it one of my... We'll go with Philoctera because she doesn't have a Nemo's card, and she has got the least gear of everybody, so kind of the weak link right now. Hopefully we can adjust that. All right, so target, priority target here. Judge. Okay, if we would do, if her fate was 5+, we do Killjoy. All right, so test courage or will. She's got 0 for both of those. 1 hit, gain the fear condition card. 2 hits, gain the dread condition card. 3 hits, you die. All right, so basically I just got to roll. I'm rolling against A+. All right, so basically we got to make a straight up test against courage or will. They're the same thing for her. She's got 0 both. It's a test. It's not an attack, so my Shipwrecker Shield's not going to help out, and I can't take fate to re-roll it. So, all right, so we passed 1, which means we gain the Dread condition card. You have -4 precision. While on a rear space, weak spot, or vantage point, you have -2 precision instead. This guy doesn't have a vantage point, so that's not going to help. But so rear or weak spot, no weak spot, so just the rear. So definitely be attacking from there. If you gain this condition card a second time, you gain the fear condition, or you gain the fear condition card, you die. Face your fear. When you deal a wound, discard this condition card and gain 2 positive precision tokens. Nice. In battle, if you still have this condition card, draw a Fated Nemo's card. All right, so to help me remember that, because I have a hard time, especially when filming these videos, of remembering potentially temporary stuff like that, I'm going to keep that next to her. All right, so there was more to disdain, though. Let's look at this. After attack, pursuer moves to the center of the board, then turns to face the most Titans. So he'll just stay exactly where he is. All right, so we'll have her come up first. 1, 2, 3. All right, that way we can go and try to get that one. So -2 precision right now. Or do I try to generate some opening tokens first? That might be a better idea. Come back here. All right. We'll actually have someone else go. Who could create... Who has the... Yeah, the whale knives. So we'll have Herodotus go first. 1, 2, 3. None of these... I don't want to end up getting thrown into the ambrosia pool. If I get pushed back into the ambrosia pool, when a Titan ends its movement on this tile, voluntary or not, it gains 1 ambrosia token. If the Titan starts its turn on this tile and doesn't move until the end of its turn, it gains 1 ambrosia token. If a Titan moves through this tile but does not end its movement on it, roll a d10. On a 6+, gain 1 ambrosia token. Oh, wait. So is the ambrosia... I feel like... Yeah, so here on page 58, you can see... Ambrosia is a mysterious substance, the lifeblood of the monstrous primordials, used as a resource and fuel for the Argo. In its raw state, however, it is extremely harmful. Various effects cause Titans to gain ambrosia tokens. When you gain an ambrosia token, place it on your Titan sheet. All right, so each Titan has an ambrosia limit unless your Titan sheet or gear card state otherwise. Your limit is 4. If you have multiple elements that modify your ambrosia limit, choose the one with the highest. All right. If at any point the number of ambrosia tokens on your Titan sheet is higher than your ambrosia limit, the Titan dies. All right. So basically, if we end up with 5 ambrosia tokens, we're dead. So that's why I want to try to avoid getting thrown into these ambrosia pools. All right. So anyway, Herodotus is attacking. He's got the whale knives. So he's rolling 3 dice plus 0 and getting 8+ to hit though. Oh my God. All right, so not only is this perfect, but we have the chance for a crit. So let's see what body part we've got here. We've got the hind pincer. We've got to hit it. We've got to get 5 wounds on it here. If you fail, it's going to perform a signature. All right, well, let's try this. So we're going to have 4 total, 3 from the weapon and 1 just based just on our normal, what the Titan normally does, the Dreamwalker Titans. Oh, we got it. Wait, did we? Oh, no, we didn't. Oh, no. We missed it by 1, and we don't have any rerolls yet. It's too early in the fight. That sucks. All right, so he's going to react with Perform Signature. So he's going to turn to face Herodotus. Rolling 3, actually. 10+. None of that. So that's going to be 3 danger. Oh, but we have an armor roll, and we will take 1 fate to increase that armor roll. So we have 2 dice. And it did not absorb any. What we're looking for there is that symbol to absorb the danger. So already he's up to 4 danger, which is a major trauma. Maze Eruption. Place a square labyrinth tile under your Titan and suffer knockdown. All right. So that went from almost a great first attack to a horrible one. Ulyssia go next. And I think she'll throw the javelin. That way she can stay out of the path of these pools. She'll stay right where she is, and she'll just throw that javelin. So that's 2 with +1 to the roll. Again, we need 8. Neither of those are doing it. I can't afford to do it too much, but just this early on, let's get something over here. We're going to re-roll both those dice by gaining fate. Was it plus? Yeah, okay, we need an 8. So both of them are good now. So here we go. Let's see what we got. We've got the large moth wing of 4. Where was this earlier? I could have really used that. All right, so We need a 4. All right, and we'll be rolling 3 red dice. Oh, I promise that's what it was off screen. There we go. We got 6. All right. So we did manage to get a wound. Wound, knocked down, knocked back 7. But guess what? I'm not adjacent, so that doesn't happen. Another great reason to use the petrified javelin, even though it is now exhausted. So I'll have to use my movement. But you know what? I haven't moved yet, so I'll just use my movement right now. Let's finish this escalation. So if you're not familiar with this, if you haven't watched any gameplays before, so this body part goes into the wound stack, right? I wounded the large moth wing, and it was a level 1 body part, as you can see right there. So now with the rest of the body part deck, I take a random level 2 body part, shuffle it in. Oh, and it happens to be on top, which is not great. And then I also, though, take the AI deck, find the first level 1 AI card I can. There we go. And replace it with a level 2. All right, same thing. Shuffle it in. All right. Which means that every time you wound the monster, yes, you're closer to the end, closer to beating it, but it's also getting stronger and tougher. All right, but let's see now. We're going to use Ulysses' movement to unexhaust the petrified javelin. And now she can leave either an opening token or a break token. And because this is, we'll leave a break token. And just so y'all can see it, I'll put it here. So we've got a break token in the Kratos pool right now. The break token means that if I hit, I will be able to turn these symbols into wound symbols. All right. So now we'll go ahead and I put this with the wrong mini. This is Phylactera up here. This is the one who has the dread owner, because she's the priority target. Okay, or she was at the beginning of the game. Now that Herodotus attacked, he's now the priority target because he got to rage 1 first, and so now he's the priority target. And you know what? Just for y'all's purposes, we will keep this out here as well so you can see who the priority target is. All right. So now I think we will have Salone go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's fine. So we get 2 rolls, 2 dice at +1. Whoosh. All right, again, can't do this too often, but I am going to go ahead and take 2 fate to try to re-roll this one. Not any better. Both miss. Okay. That was not a 7. That was a 1, and then I actually roll it over to a 7. Okay, so nothing doing there. That means the Kratos pool is empty. And now she'll come in and try to do something with her -2 precision. So she's got +2, but now -2, so she's at +0. She only rolls 1 die, though, swinging with the boat mace. A 4. And again, we got to get some movement here, so we will re-roll that. Still nothing. Okay. Well, we got 1 wound out of 5, and now the pursuer goes again. We've got Pincer Pierce. Target furthest Titan in front in range. Well, that is just going to be Herodotus. Move and attack. If the attack hits, deal 3 danger and 1 ambrosia token. Wow. All right. All right, so here we go. I only need to roll 2 because, again, the toying thing. Whoa. That's okay. So only 1 hits. He doesn't have anything for crit evades. This would be a crit evade, but only person that does anything with that right now is Olympia with her Shipwrecker Shield. All right, so now I know I can't use abilities when I'm knocked down, but I do think I can still use the armor roll. I just can't reinforce the armor roll. But so we'll do the armor roll real quick. Nothing. So we are going to take... God, he's going to take 3 danger and 1 ambrosia. And just like that, Herodotus is at 7 danger, which means he gets a grave trauma card. Heroic life. You will probably die, but until then, you will fight the primordials with all your being. Immediately stand up, move up to 3 spaces to perform a bonus attack. So stand up. If you deal a wound to the primordial, you live. If you do not deal a wound, you die. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a second. So, bonus attack. All right, here we go. So, because his rage at 2, which means at least he can re-roll. All right. 1. We have to maximize our chances here, right? So, our rage will let us re-roll the red dice, but we need fate to re-roll these 2 right here. So that one's a 9. All right, so we got 2 9s. This one's still a miss. So that's going to give us 2, 3 dice. Oh, it's against this level 2 body part card, though. 6. Oh, he's dead. He's dead. Watch, because that's basically a perfect roll is what we need. God. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. There's no way to... That hurts. That almost hurts more than completely blanking the dice. I'm 1... Again, second time. Second time he's been 1 wound away. Oh, wait. No. Yeah. No, he's dead. Who is it? It's Ulysses' Siren Blade that gets 1 automatic wound. Okay. All right, so let's read the rest of this real quick. If you do not deal a wound, you die. If you have the Spark of the Dead God's technology card, roll a okay. Shuffle this card back into the trauma deck. Oh, wow. So he's dead. And that means we will make Salone the primary target now. Okay, back to us. We're going to use the Force Kratos reaction to go to 2 rage for Ulysses, and now she's going to attack. So hopefully she can leave 2 opening tokens to try to get her an actual good attack as well. But we're throwing the Petrified Javelin again. So +1. That is 2. Okay, perfect. We need 5. All right, the Arm Pincer. So we need 5. We're rolling 3 red dice. One, 2, nothing we can do. Oops. All right, so we failed. Immediately draw and resolve a flare card, it says. So, flare. Ambrosia Harrow. Each Titan gains as many fate as they have Ambrosia tokens. Nobody has any right now. If this ability didn't trigger, the pursuer moves to the center of the board, turns to face the most Titans, and performs signature. Oh, that's probably not good. All right. Closest Titan in front is Phylactera right there. Move and attack, so rolling 3 dice. Oh, nice. No, only one of those misses. Oh, I'm sorry, only one of those. Yeah, this misses. These 2 hit because I need a 10. But Phalaterra has the Shipwrecker's Shield, so let's re-roll these 2. Oh, even worse. I mean, a miss is a miss. Each hit will deal 1 danger, so that puts her at 4 danger, which means she gets a major trauma card. Show of Willpower. You may discard 2 condition tokens, a tokenless condition card, or an Ambrosia token, or lose -2 fate. You may discard a tokenless condition card, which is the Dread that she has, so Dread is gone. All right, so I've still got the other 2 to go. Also, Ulyssia is the primary or the priority target now because she's at 3 rage. Phylactera does not have despair or dread anymore. One downside of getting rid of dread that way is that we don't get the 2 positive precision tokens because I'm pretty sure I only get that when I deal a wound, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll attack with Phylactera now, or Phylactera. All right, so attacking with the boat mace, which is a 1 die plus 2. We've got to make something. She only has 1 fate. That would be. I believe she already attacked once before, so I'm pretty sure she's going to be at 2 rage there. And we'll increase her fate to re-roll this. Come on. Same thing. Got a 4 again. All right, we're not doing well. All right. So that just leaves Salone. Well, actually, let's get out of the way of these so we can hopefully minimize the chances of getting thrown into one of these pools or into a column. All right. And so then that leaves us with Salone. All right, so she's going to be rolling 2. This puts her at 2 rage. All right. On 2 dice at +1. That's 1 hit, 1 miss. It's a level 1 BP card, but this guy's body part cards tend to be harder to wound. Do I take another fate? I don't think I do. I'm not going to take a fate on. We're just going to go with the 2 dice up against. Okay, well, no, it's got to be a perfect roll, basically. So, abnormally long arm. Okay, well, we could re-roll one of those. It's going to do any good. Yeah. All right, this has been terrible. So, knockdown. Okay, AI card. We've got Ambrosia Touch. Target Titan in blind spot. That's nobody. Target closest Titan insight in range. That is Salone. Or what did I just do? Why do I keep getting Salone and Phylactera mixed up? So this was. I'm sorry, y'all. This is Phylactera. And so she swung the boat mace. We'll put her there. And then this one is the one that just got knocked down. Right there. Actually, we'll put her there. All right. So now, with that in mind, let's see. We've got closest Titan insight in range. So it'll turn this way and attack Salone. Move and attack. All right. Fate 3+. Nope, not yet. Salone's at 2 fate. So rolling 2 dice. 8 plus. They both miss. Wow. All right. And then after attack, if danger was dealt, push, well, no danger was dealt. So we're good. Okay. All right. So that's good at least. Oh, let's not forget. So they're knocked down, falling down at the end of this turn. That can get flipped over. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We'll go with Phylacteria 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And try to attack there with the boat mace. It's a 6 plus 2 is 8. All right, so it's a hit. She's at 3 rage, by the way, so still with just 1 reroll of the red dice. We do get to roll 3 red dice. We've got the wry leg. 4 is what we need. Three, we got the reroll here. Come on. Finally, we got a wound. All right. Now, the wiry leg has an instinct, so this is going to happen regardless. So it's knockback 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, yeah. All right, so that's going to be some ambrosia. So she's got 1 ambrosia now. The knockdown doesn't happen because you have to be adjacent for knockdown, and she's no longer adjacent, so we're good there. But that's a wound, so that's our 2nd out of 5 that we need. Here's a new level 2 body part card. All right, so level 1 is on top, though. Get rid of a level 1 AI. Replace it with level 2 AI. Got level 2 AI on top, so that's not great. And let's see, the boat mace has break 1. So that's in the Kratos, active Kratos pool. And let's see, she can leave. She'll leave an opening token and a break token in there as well. All right, so now we've got Ulyssia, who's going to attack with the javelin again. So roll 2. She's a 4 rage. Well, do I want to? You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. We're gonna use 1 more charge, our last charge for the Force Kratos reaction. So she'll actually be at 5. She'll be at 4 rage before the attack, and now she's at 5. So she will get an extra red die. Let's see, it is +1, so that makes us a 5. That makes it a 6. We're going to re-roll that 1. Nothing. Okay. All right, well, we get 1 from the Petrified Javelin, and then 2 more from Ulyssia herself. We need 4, all right. The small moth wing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And actually with the break tokens, we actually got 6. Okay. All right. So on a wound, knockdown, knockback 7, neither of those can work when you are not adjacent. So that's great. So now we have 3 wounds. Okay. Level 2 body part card, which means the only 2 cards in the stack are level 2 right now. 1 AI card, replaced by a level 2. This is exhausted, but she won't move, and so it becomes unexhausted. And let's see, where are we at? She'll leave a break to, well, we're going up against a level 2 body part card, so she will leave 2 break tokens in the pool. All right, and this flips over to the standing up side. Okay, we've got Pursuer's turn. Burning Hug. The primordial wraps its arms around you and squeezes. You feel the black liquid burn through your armor. All right, target Titan blind spot. No. Closest Titan in front in range. Yep. All right, so hitting Salone again. And again, Salone, well, let's see. Standing up. Oh, so, okay, the shield is available to her again now that she's standing up. All right, so that's good. Rolling 2 dice. Wait, let's see. Fate. Nope, she's got Fate of 2. Both of those hit. It's going to deal 2 danger each and then gain 2 ambrosia tokens. She will use the Siren Shield, so she's got to gain 2 Fate and exhaust the Siren Shield. That will block one of these, so the other one gets through, so she gets 2 danger and 2 ambrosia tokens, which that's pretty rough. Oh, but she stood up. Oh, that's an interesting point. If we do this and we're going to stand up because we use the shield and then get knocked right back down. So I think, let's back this up a little bit. Let's think this through. Hold on. So before she did any of that, she would have taken 2 Fate to re-roll these first. All right. Okay. Well, I think it's still the right outcome. So that puts her at 6 Fate, and then she's going to get, she gets major trauma. Mark for death. Gain this card and the priority target token. While you have this card, you cannot lose this token. So she is the permanent priority target. And then if danger was dealt, pushback 4. All right. And then knockdown. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That was pushback, not knockback. So that puts the primordial right there with her. She's knocked down, falling again. Yeah. And she got pushed through that ambrosia pool. So she's actually at 3 ambrosia right now. We only need 2 more wounds. Let's see if we can do it without anybody else dying. All right, well, first off, Philocter is just going to try to get closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can put these down here. Then she's just got to get 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there should do it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, she's got range with the javelin. All right, we're going to throw the javelin. That puts her at 6 rage. Oh, well, we're definitely going to re-roll that because we're going up against a level 2 body part. All right, so we're going to get 3 red dice up against 7, so this is impossible. Okay, we can't. And we even rolled really good, too. But even if we got max, that's only 6. So we fail, so we're going to perform the signature against the attacker. So rolling 3. These are gone. So they all hit. Each one deals 1 damage. We do have an armor roll. We will take a fate to reinforce the armor. So one of them, so we take 2 fate total. Oh, sorry, take 2 danger total. Major trauma. Predict moves. Look at the top card of the BP or AI deck. You may put it back on top of the corresponding deck or on the corresponding discard pile. Well, I know that everything in this deck is level 2, so that's not going to matter. This is level 2. It's also the only card, so if I put this in the discard pile, let's see, 8, definitely putting that in the discard pile. That now means I have to reshuffle the discard pile. Maybe I can get a level 1 on top. Yes, very nice. All right, and then they're standing up now. Now we got to deal with a level 2 AI card. Ambrosia Spurt. The creature reveals its abdomen. Ambrosia spurts from the blackened belly. Target furthest Titan in front range. Well, I mean, it has unlimited range basically because of Winged Doom. So, right here. Move and attack each. Okay, so it actually would attack that area, but fortunately, so we'll go 1, 2, 3. I don't think this one can move through here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Something like that. Okay. Fate of 5. Phylactery does not have that. Okay. Each hit deals 1. All right, so we're rolling 3 dice. All 3 are hits. Each hit deals 1 and 1 ambrosia token, which would put her at 4 ambrosia and 7 danger. Oh, wait, she gets 2 free rerolls. So let's do that real quick. Ugh. You know what? We will use Fate to reroll as well. So that puts us at 5 Fate. Hey, there's a crit evade. There's a miss. All right, so only 1 hits now. So the crit evade means 2 opening tokens get put here. She gets 1 danger, puts her at 5 danger. And she gets an ambrosia token, so she's at 2 ambrosia. Oh, and then place an ambrosia pool tile in the attack zone. That's nasty. Pursuer moves to the center of the board, then turns to face the most titans. We'll just leave it like that because no matter which way it faces, it'll only be facing 1. Okay, so we still got 3 people alive. We've got Sloan over here standing up. Only need 2 more wounds. Can we pull it off? This guy is rough, y'all. He's really tough. I fully expect one of my guys is going to die before this is over. 1 more. But maybe we can do this. So we've got 2 opening tokens over there. Pretty sure they belong there. Don't think I forgot to pull them out. So who do we go with first? I think 2 opening tokens. So I think we'll actually go with Ulyssia back here, and she's adjacent, so she can't use the Petrified Javelin, which is fine. We'll use a Siren Blade, which, okay, so we're going to be at 7 rage now. Siren Blade only gets 1 die, but that's why we're going to use that while we have the 2 opening tokens in there. So here we go. Got a 7, so we definitely hit. All right, and we've got the arm pincer. We need 5. Let's see. The Siren Blade gives us 2, and then she's going to get 2 more. Yeah, 2 more because she's at 7 rage right now. All right. So again, we need 5. One, 2, 3, 4, and then we have 2 rerolls. We have 2 rerolls, but you have to decide to reroll all your dice at once. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm afraid if I reroll one of these, I'll roll a 0. I'm just going to roll the 1 die. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Okay. Got it. Nice. All right. So we did wound the arm pincer. What happens? Perform signature against the attacker. All right. Before we do that, though, let's go ahead and complete the escalation. So here's a new level 2 body part. Okay. And so there's just a level 2 AI card in the deck. So then we take the discard pile, flip it over. There's our first level 1. And then the entire deck will get reshuffled with the new level 2. So hopefully we can get a level 1 on top. Nope, level 2. All right. So now let's do the reaction here. I got to remember, though, she does get reposition 1 after this reaction. So again, we're doing the signature. Turn to face her. And rolling 3 dice. 10 plus. Whoa! All right, so these two miss. This one hits. It'll just be 1. So I'm not going to re-roll that, but we will now. I could take a fate to roll 2 dice for my armor roll, or do I just roll a 1? I think it's worth it to avoid any damage, even though that will trigger. Well, that'll trigger Killjoy. You know what? Let's. Yeah, I don't want to risk losing her. So there's that fate. So now we're going to try to negate the damage. Okay, there we go. So no danger, but Killjoy was triggered. So I think we'll lose our spring harness. So that's gone. My fate is greater than 3, so knocked. We'll see. Do I lose a spring harness knowing I'm about to get knocked down? Yeah, that's fine. We'll lose the spring harness. All right, and then it's knocked down and knocked back to the right. So she's going to go this way. She's going to hit this. It'll destroy it. By the way, I think I forgot earlier. This is just reminding me because she crashes into that, which is going to cause her to gain a danger. But it's not from an attack, so I don't have to draw a trauma card. But I believe earlier the pursuer moved through some people, and that should have caused crash as well. So if I missed that, I apologize. Okay, now she's knocked down. We'll go in and have Salone stand up. Oh, wait, hold on. So she's knocked down, but she did wound him. So let's see. We'll add she can add 3 of these tokens. So going up against body part 2. So we'll do 1 opening and 2 break. All right. Salone stands up. Then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to try to get a little closer over here. There's not really anything else for Salone to do, really. Okay. So the only person left is Phylactera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, she started her turn in the Ambrosia Club. I believe that means. Oh, no. If they hadn't moved out of the Ambrosia, they would have gained it. She would have gained Ambrosia if she had not moved out. Also, I just realized the 1 Ambrosia that I believe it was her, that she got when she went through it. She didn't end her movement on it, so actually I should have rolled a die. On a 6+, she gains it. So let's see. No, so she's actually down 1, so she only has 1 Ambrosia, not 2. All right, and actually, you know what? Let's have her end her movement there, so hopefully we'll be able to use Rush on our next turn to attack that guy. But that's it. So everybody's moved. It is the pursuer's turn with a level 2 AI card. We've got Ambrosia Spurt. All right, target furthest Titan in front in range. So it's either one of them, but priority target. Moving it. Oh no, he's going to get both of them. That's not good. And fate, he's attacking Salone, who has a fate of 6. So Killjoy happens. Salone will lose the Sales Bolus. All right, so we'll do the attack versus Salone first. It's going to be 3 dice. So Salone will take 1 fate, puts her at 7 to reroll 1 of these because they're all hits. That's still a hit. All right, and now we'll take 2 fate to exhaust this and absorb one of the hits. So she gets 2 hits, which means each hit deals 1 danger. Puts her at 6. Oh no! But more importantly, each one is 1 ambrosia token, which means she's dead because that puts her at 5 ambrosia. So she's dead, and that puts her as the primary or priority target. And now we got to resolve that same attack against her. They all hit. All right, we're desperate right now, so we're going to take 3 fate to reroll all of them. So we're maxed out on fate. They all still hit. All right, well, maybe one of them can be blocked. None of them are blocked, so that's 3 danger. Puts her at 8 danger. And she has 3 ambrosia. So we got to draw a grave trauma. See pattern. Look at the top card of the body part and AI decks. You may put each card back on top of its respective deck or onto the discard pile. Gain +1 progress. That's fantastic. All right, so body part deck. Well, almost for sure then, right? So Stone Beak will go into the discard pile. That's on top. AI, well, even without looking at it, let's see. I mean, if they attack heads, deal 4, but that's got to be not as bad as that, right? We'll keep that on top. All right, so then after final attack, Pursuer moves to the center of the board and then turns to face the most Titans. Oh, that's good at least. So now she can come up behind, attack with a boat mace. Oh, do I want to risk it? Because I think I could run away. Let's look at the rules here. Never mind. Unlike most primordial fights, the Pursuer cannot be retreated from. We have to fight him. I mean, I guess that makes sense because he is here at our ship, I guess, maybe, is the idea. But anyway, so hopefully we can get a kill right here. So coming in with the boat mace. She only has 4 rage, which means I don't get that extra red die if I manage to hit. I do hit against the level 1 body part card. We need 4. So we're rolling 3. We will get 2 possible rerolls here. And we've got 2 break tokens over there. Oh my God. Okay. So, well, oh man. Okay, so we're going to reroll both of these. Obviously, this break token will go to that, so that's a hit. Come on, come on, come on. I think, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got it. Oh man. Oh man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, hold on. Let's read what it says. All right, victory condition tease. Depending on the number of marked boxes on the Hermesian Pursuer battle track, the Argonauts may win as soon as the Pursuer suffers, in this case, 5 wounds. Okay. When this happens, you may proceed to victory tease or continue the battle. If you decide to continue the battle, you cannot change your mind, so we're definitely not doing that. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, y'all. So guess what? I have always stopped right here. Every time this could explain why I got TPK'd in the last game. So look, depending on the number of marked boxes on the Hermesian Pursuer battle track, the Argonauts are defeated as soon as, if only 1 box is checked, 1 Titan dies. So I should be defeated, not victorious. Now the question is, do I go ahead and claim victory because I pushed through? I obviously will lose that second Argonaut and then claim victory. Or do I backtrack, say that No, I pushed through. I made the effort. I'll know for the future to read all the way through the conditions, but I'm gonna, put an asterisk by this if you want to. I'm gonna put this as a victory, the tease victory condition. All right, so aftermath, victory, tease. You may not be strong enough to slay the creature, but you are able to drive it away for now. As the pursuer's silhouette disappears in the evening mist, you hear a sinister cackle and wonder, did it let you win? Lucid dream. Add a Dream of Pharaohs event to the timeline 2 days from now. All right, so you can see we're at day 11, so Dream of the Pharaohs. And then proceed to rewards and penalties. So we'll reset the Triskelions, which is normal. We'll subtract 2 from our Argo Fate. So our Argo Fate is down to 2 from 4. Gain the resources for each body part card in the wound stack. You gain resources indicating the upper right of the card multiplied by the primordial level. Gain 1 Pursuer Core resource for every critically wounded body part 3 card, which didn't have any of those. All right, so we'll gain 6 Grotesque Beak resources and 4 Powdered Matter resources. If the battle was lost with no Argo-bred Titan participating, kill 1 random Argo-bred Titan that did not participate, if there are any. You cannot use a Pygmalion Stone to save this Titan, and it does not grant the Pygmalion Stone mark irrelevant in Cycle 1. Discard all condition tokens from Titans. Note dead Titans on the Argo sheet. Pursuer sighting. If this is your first battle with Hermesian Pursuer, add the Pursuer sighting technology and card to your projects and gain +1 inward or +1 Argo knowledge, which will trigger the Inward Odyssey. All right, well, I will deal with all that bookkeeping stuff. Y'all got kind of an extra long fight past what it should have been. It should have been over the moment Herodotus got killed. But, one thing you got to learn with this game is, especially if you're playing solo and you're the only one keeping track of the rules, it is a lot of stuff going on here. The main point is to have fun. Get the rules as close to accurate as possible. Realize you're probably never going to get everything exactly right. Maybe you've got the brain for it, maybe not. For sure, this game is very playable and is, without a doubt, one of my favorite games of all time. In fact, it will be showing up, spoiler, on my top 60. We're 2 videos into my top 60 list so far this year. I'll be filming some more of it very soon. So keep paying attention, see where this shows up. It will be on there for sure. We've got other great videos coming up, of course. We've got how to play Frosthaven. That series is still going. How to play Aeon Trespass Odyssey. That series is going right now. We've got how to play Nemo's War and how to play 1815 Scum of the Earth. All that stuff is coming up in the very near future. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.